Hey guys, anyways, so this is like the part two of my last video, and the reason why I really wanted to make a part two, because I don't really feel like in my last video I was explaining enough about how the hell I even came to, I don't know what the damn word is, but how the hell I even started believing in ghosts. I mean, I'll just say that. Like I said, I was raised as a little kid. I was raised in a pretty conservative household. I was raised as Jehovah's Witness. We went to the Kingdom Hall. Anybody out there who doesn't know what a Jehovah's Witness is, it's just another, to me personally, it's just another branch of Christianity. Um, so yeah. Anyways, like I said, I don't want to get like too into like I don't want to get into too much detail because I do have a blog about this. I have a blog talking about this on my MySpace page, and I don't know. When I was 8 years old, we lived in a house that I personally feel changed my life. Um, we lived in that house for probably about 4 to 5 years, and I just experienced a lot of weird stuff in that house, stuff that I never experienced before. Prior to then, I have never experienced anything like that. Um, there would be times, when I was upstairs by myself, and upstairs, in my room, play with my Barbie dolls or whatever. Yeah, I used to play with Barbie dolls. Um, and my mom, my mom and my four siblings would be downstairs, and I'd be the only one upstairs playing. And I used to hear, doors open and close, like creak open and shut. And um, I used to walk down the hall to use the bathroom, and I would feel like a sudden a little gust of wind, go past my face or whatever. And there weren't any fans on, there was no windows open, and I just couldn't explain it. And, oh yeah, back to the thing when I was upstairs by myself. My family members were all downstairs. Hearing the doors creak open and shut, sometimes I would think that one of them came upstairs or something. I would check. They would always still be downstairs. I remember in the middle of the night when I was in my bed, I would see shadows, shadows that were not on the wall, shadows that were like standing, freestanding in the middle of my room, moving around my room, shadows shaped like human beings. Okay? Um, so I don't know, that's the main thing that really sticks with me. I'm always thinking about that. It's, I don't know, it's just one of those things that, it's the one thing about that kind of stuff, as far as, whether ghosts exist and all that, is it is really easy to say that ghosts do not exist when you haven't had any personal experiences like that. But once you have, it's, I mean, automatically, just like that, and snap of one damn finger, it is so damn hard to like go back and try to, um, I don't know, say that they don't exist. But, however, that's not the case with my mother. Um, like I said, I grew up in a pretty not controversial. I grew up in a pretty conservative household. So my mom, she didn't believe in that kind of stuff. And back when it was going on, back when I was 8 years old and we lived in that house, I never said a word to my mom because I didn't want her to think I was on my damn mind. But when we finally moved out of that house, we moved into a new house. What happened is my mom caught me watching something on TV about the paranormal and ghosts and hauntings and stuff like that. And when she see me watching it, I kind of started feeling guilty, and I was trying to come up with an excuse of why I was watching something like that. Um, and then finally, before she could say anything, I just remember saying, I think I'm watching this because I kind of feel like well, at the time I was saying this, there was butterflies galore in my damn stomach because I was so nervous about saying this to her. And I said I'm watching this because I feel like the old house we lived in. I feel like it was could have been haunted. And to my damn surprise, my mom's response was, "Oh, you seen it too?" Like, I mean, cause I'm just saying personally, I know that my mom, as conservative as she is, she doesn't believe in that kind of shit. So for her to say, "Oh, you seen it too," that was like such a huge relief for me because at that point I knew I wasn't crazy. But all right, even though that happened, and my mom, you know, told me, basically told me that she's seen the same thing in the old house we used to live in back in I think when we lived in that house it was probably back in 1995. Um, so obviously she's seen the same things that I was seeing in that house. She was having the same experiences that I was having. But up until this day, the thing that kind of frustrates me is that my mom, she kind of has fallen. I don't want to really say fallen backwards because I don't think that's really the, I don't know, respectful way of saying it, but I'll just start with me. Personally, these days I have become more interested in the possibility of life after death. You know, um, I'm just more interested in that. I'm more open to that possibility. Um, my mom, on the other hand, even though she experienced the same thing that I experienced back in 1995, she has personally chose to just kind of block it out of her mind and kind of kind of pretend it never happened. And I don't know. I do kind of find like that a little bit personally frustrating because I know that she remembers it, but why she's just choosing. Well, I mean, it makes sense, I guess, in a way, why she's choosing to pretend it never happened because maybe by pretending it never happened, she's kind of fitting more into the norm of society or whatever. You know, so I understand that. I understand nobody wants to feel like a weirdo or whatever. Me, on the other hand, I've become whatever, became more interested in. I mean, I find the paranormal, a lot of aspects of the paranormal to be interesting, but my number one, the thing is involving paranormal stuff that I'm the most interested in is the possibility of ghost in life after death because that is the only thing that I have personally experienced in my life. As far as anything else really involving the paranormal, I haven't experienced it yet, so I don't know. And I don't really know how much I believe in it or not. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. This was just my part two of my last video. I just wanted to explain a little bit more about where the hell I was coming from in my last video, and that's pretty much it. I don't know. I know this video again was pretty controversial, so I'm expecting there's gonna be some comments I'm probably gonna get like, "What the hell is abstractjem talking about?" She's definitely out of her fucking mind or whatever. Whatever. I expect that. Everybody has their own minds. Everybody has their own free will. As far as what they want to believe in, and whatever. So, anyways, everybody have the enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night, and I will see you this weekend. Bye bye.